what will it look like? If you're not building, what will that social media look like?
Well, I'll go to the companies I represent right now and say, hey, body's falling apart, back's no longer working right, need to kind of get out of the field. Would you still be interested in me creating content around your brand, but in a different light? And that's where the job site crashes and other things like that can come in. I can still build something in my shop or in my backyard or whatever, to hit my goals or my targets for whatever people are still interested in having me. Then I can also travel. I got it. Then I can also travel and go places. So I think that in the future, I'm going to be more of a consultant than a builder.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you, is if you were gonna possibly be a designer or a consultant for other
Yeah,
projects.
both of those. I mean, anybody that wants to hire me right now, I actually have clients that are asking, hey, for example, I met some really great guys at a trade show at the IBS, and they were like, "Hey, we think our crew of 20, they all follow you. They all want to be, um, aspire to be like you." I'm like, "Cool, man." And they said, "Would you be interested in coming to us and maybe hosting like a 3-day event or something where you spend some time with the team, you come out to the job sites, you check us out, you give us advice, maybe bring a set of blankets, show us how to bend decking." I'm like, "Sure." So we just came up with a day rate, and we're going to be doing that in July.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to follow up on that and see, how that turned
Yeah.
out.
So like, let's say I'm away for 4 days, that would cover my monthly expenses.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
then I have the rest of the month to figure out how to make extra money to sustain income or whatever, you know? I don't think
Ex
it'll be too difficult. I have to commit to it.
Yeah, you had mentioned, early on in this discussion about, maybe you could have had Robert in, as an, consultant for your design work. And I noticed that a lot of the award-winning projects this year did have some sort of design, collaboration. Do you see yourself maybe becoming, one of those collaborators, so that
Yeah.
you can continue to have
Yeah.
a input into the industry?
I don't see why not. Hey, man, I'm open. I'm open for suggestion. I'm open to opportunity. And any way that opportunity can present itself to where it meets my brand, I'm always going to retain command of Dr. Dex and the brand Dr. Dex, the trademark, all that stuff. So if somebody wants to harness the power of that, or they see the value of having a collaboration of that, then I'm open to considering just about anything that comes our way. Sometimes it's a fit, but sometimes it's not. I say no quite a bit, and I've gotten a lot of no's as well. So
Okay, so you're just kinda looking for your next fit. That makes sense.
yeah, yeah, always looking for the next fit. And as I mature, I feel that that's going to be more of consulting and going places and meeting up with people and educating. I mean, I never considered myself an educator ever, but I do educate a lot of people about a lot of stuff. Just because, like I said, I always just wanted to share my journey. It wasn't so much that I was like, "Hey, I'm going to teach you how to do this." It's more about just showing it. Like our YouTube channel. Like I encourage everybody listening to go subscribe to our YouTube channel because it's a great wealth of information. We have over 2,000 videos already. Over the last 6 years, we've been cranking on this channel to get it going, and there's so much information there, and it's published really well. It's not like my Instagram stuff is more gritty, and I think people like that too. But then our YouTube stuff is polished because my son handles it.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes,
Well,
shout out to DJ Studio Man.
woo woo. Well, you had mentioned legacy. Tell me, what is your biggest achievement, so far?
I think that I think it's well, knowledge is power, right? So I think the fact that so many people know who I am, Like when I walk into a room of like-minded people, somebody in the room kind of knows me. I mean, man, I'll go to the bank or Costco in town and people know who I am, and it's just kind of weird. But I think being recognizable in your trade, that's pretty powerful. That's pretty cool. Uh, so I think that's the one thing that's impressed me the most is when I walk into like a deck builder symposium or something, and I see so many people smiling at me, like I don't know you, but you're smiling, so you must know me. You know, it's kind of it's a weird feeling, but it's a good feeling.
That's neat. Well,
It
tell me
really is.
when you hang up your tools,
Mhm.
what do you want the industry to know about you, or what do you want the lasting legacy to be?
Um, I think huh, if people looked at me kind of like if you know how everybody knows who Bobby Parks is. They look up to him, they respect him. I kind of feel like that's what I'll be when I get a little bit older. You know, something to that tune. Maybe not as revered or regarded, but really, I just want to say, man, that guy was a stone cold gangster about building decks.
Yeah, solid as they come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what an artist! What
yeah.
an artist! Look at this stuff. Look at oh wow! And then once you find me and you're like, oh wow, look at that! Oh my goodness, look at hey, check this out! And that would be really cool. So
Pioneer is kind of the word that comes to mind. You
there you
know,
go.
like Bobby Parks was a
Yeah,
pioneer when he was building, and now he's a pioneer in directing the industry. And you're a pioneer.
right.
You're now back on top, right? You
Yeah, yeah,
obviously are bringing things to the industry that have not been seen before. And even after 3 decades, you're still reinventing yourself.
yeah. I still got stuff in the freezer too.
I was going to
I
ask you
s-
that.
I still have stuff in the freezer that I haven't thawed out yet. But
I was going to
I don't
ask
know when
you.
that I don't know when that's going to happen either. When it's right, when the time is right, I'll do it. When I feel it's necessary, I'll do it. There's some really great up and coming talent that I'd like to get near so that I can help guide these guys the right way. And again, if you're listening to this or watching this, humility will get you further in a room than overconfidence will.